Hello again, this is Hurler USA, and this is my Russian playthrough. Looks like I'm thinking about pressing my de jure claim. Maybe I've got another idea now. This is Illyria, a Russian revolt. Oh, yeah, that's right. So some people in my old kingdom that I used to belong to are revolting. The Russian kingdom is definitely kind of splintering at the seams. And I guess I'm debating on whether I want to attack them. Clearly, so the problem with attacking them, since they're in the middle of a revolt, is that the revolters and the Kingdom of the Rus would both be aggressive towards me. So I think I felt that I wasn't comfortable fighting them both at the same time, just in case. And I think I held off. After all, I did just form my own kingdom. I need to count my blessings at times, I think. I don't need to always be on the offensive. Although it is fun. I do enjoy fighting wars in the game. Unless I'm losing, then I don't like them. It looks like I am involved in some kind of war. Oh, I'm still involved in some kind of war over Politsky. It looks like we're now winning that war, though. My beloved ransom, Dobrinia, is concerned that he is still not married. Alright, well, let me see who I can find for you, Dobrinia. 21 years old. Looks like, I don't remember for sure, but that Princess of the Holy Roman Empire looks kind of promising to me, but we'll see. I don't remember who I picked. Let's see who I picked for Dobronia, or Dobrinia. Dobrinia? Probably Dobrinia. Dobrini Germanovich. These are tough names. Looks like he's got pretty good diplomacy. Maybe, I'm going to see if there's anyone with high stewardship that he can be paired with. Not sure why. I guess that's a question I should look up on the wiki sometime. Since he has high diplomacy, should I find him a mate who also has high diplomacy? Or should I try to be more well-rounded? Oh, very good question. So it looks like I decided to go with that guy, or that lady there. I didn't actually catch her name or any information about her, but that's who I went with. So it looks like they are going to get married. So he's going to marry whoever that lady was. That should make him happy, hopefully. Oh, that's right, I've got some event troops that I decided I would use to help out in this war. Looks like I can now invest in technology points. Looks like I have enough points to advance my economy. Not sure which one to pick. A lot of options. This is a portion of the game that I probably need to brush up on a little bit. This portion of the game is actually removed from the Game of Thrones mod, so all this upgrading technologies is actually a little bit new to me, since I've mostly played the Game of Thrones mod for probably most of the last year or so. I'm just picking up the regular base game again here recently, well, since about July. What am I gonna pick? Looks like construction. I think construction makes a lot of sense, since that pretty much helps any kind of construction that I'm going to do. And still got the game paused here while I kind of look around. Yeah, I'm thinking about, yep, I increased my light infantry as well. Since I think a good portion of my troops are actually light infantry, that probably makes some good sense. Because one thing I'm noticing now is I don't have any retinues. It's probably something that I should start working on as soon as possible. My understanding is that retinues are very advantageous. Looks like no factions in my current kingdom. That's always good. That means people must at least be happy enough that they're not joining factions to get rid of me. There you can see the kingdom of Ruthenia, right next to the kingdom of the Rus, the kingdom of Lithuania, the kingdom of Poland, Minsk, Orha. I crave solitude. I no longer seek the company of others. But I won't become a hermit, so I lose the trait gregarious. So I get the impression that I'm now becoming a cranky old man. It has come to my attention that the Chancellor of Tavar, Chief Blav of Tavar, has bribed and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize a claim on a title that he fabricated for his liege. Well, there it is. He has a strong claim on the chiefdom of Torpits. And I am not happy about that. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what I can do with this guy. Just got a claim. There's probably really not nothing. Looks like Germano was no longer my steward. Not sure why. Maybe did I just land him? Because he's right there. Alright, well he's now my steward again. So that'll be good. Let's see, is there any cultures that I need to take care of around here? Looks like I'm kind of alright for the most part, although maybe I should have done, like there was one county way at the bottom of my realm that potentially I should have settled. But it looks like I've decided to go in a different direction, and by that I mean just forget about the whole thing completely and go back to fighting my war. So right now we're at 94% in this war that I'm an ally in. And it looks like I'm going to head up to this other county that's part of the war and maybe start laying some siege there. A daughter was born to Savadopog Germanovich. Looks like we're in a battle here. Looks like we're going to win it. Looks like the war score's gone up and the Polchisen conquest of Polskag has ended. Count Visavok of Polsiok won. And so I guess we're back to not being in any wars. Even with blunt blades and training, fight is a dangerous thing. Sometimes a sword strike. Not sure what that said. Looks like I've got a call to arms from the Holy Roman Empire. My guess is that I will probably accept. And I will probably not do anything because I would have to send my men all the way over there, which would leave me pretty undefended. So I'll join his war, but I probably won't actively fight in it. I can do a holy war for Polstik, and he's, I don't know, whatever, I couldn't tell his religion. I'll call it the Leaf religion until I get further clarification. So the Leaf religion I could attack. I'm not sure how big the Leaf religion is. My experience so far with religious wars has, it's Romuva. It's got a little sizable chunk there. Not humongous, but probably enough that they could potentially fight me in battle pretty well. That Sumaskio one has quite a bit of land. And looks like I'm looking at my troop counts. I got about 5,000 men, which seems, I mean, it's pretty good, but it kind of feels a little small to me as a king. But I've actually never, I don't have a lot of experience being a king. Like I said, most of my Game of Thrones experience, or most of my experience has been with the Game of Thrones mod. And I usually played as House Umber, so I was usually a vassal to what they call the Lord Paramount of the North most of the time, and I never really was able to gain the title King of the North or Lord Paramount of the North to become like a king. But I would think that a king in that game would have quite a few more troops than that, although I think that's because the kingdoms, I think, are quite a bit bigger. At least on the map, they appear to be bigger, and I believe that they have more counties. Or, yes, counties. So, what am I doing now? Just trying to figure things out. Alright, my ward, RusJuly15, is inquisitive and asks so many questions it is hard to answer them all. I try my best, and for every answer I give, I guess I missed the end of that, but it's probably not that important. Even with blunt blades, it looks like my son gets the trait wounded. Apparently he's been bested by like a 76-year-old man, so that's not really good for him. It looks like the Holy Roman Empire is putting a pretty quick, putting a war score on the French pretty quickly. They're already up to 59% even without my help, which is good, because I didn't really feel like marching all the way over there to help them out. They really shouldn't have a problem. They're humongous. Looking over my laws, it looks like I can't change another law until April 1130, so I got 2 more years. Debrinia Germanovich claims that he would be a better chancellor than Yevastafi and petitions that he should be given the title of Chancellor of the Kingdom of Ruthenia. This is grandson of mine. He might be ambitious. He's already asked for land or a wife. Now he's asking to be my chancellor. He does have pretty good skills. I think the 15 is pretty good. What's Yevastafi have? 14? I think I'll probably tell him to give Yevastavi a chance. He's doing, he's about as good as you are. Although this guy is my son, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'll choose. What will I choose? Looks like he is going to be my new chancellor. Well, looks like we're in kind of a little bit of a dull stretch, so I think I'm going to sign off. Once again, this is Hurtler USA, and thanks for watching.